Have you ever noticed there is always that one person who stays calm when everything is falling apart? The room feels like it's on fire. People are panicking. Voices are rising. And they're just sitting there, steady, unfazed, almost untouched. And you can't help but wonder, what do they know that you don't? Most people think calm is just a personality trait. It's not. Calm is a psychological system. And not all calm is the same. Not even close. There are 4 very different kinds of calm minds. 4 different survival strategies. And if you've ever replayed your reactions at night, wondering why you handled something the way you did, you're about to recognize yourself in one of them. The first type is the calm faker. On the outside, they look composed, neutral, in control. Inside, heart racing, thoughts colliding, running silent simulations of everything that could go wrong. If you've ever said, "I'm fine," while your brain was screaming, you know this one. Psychologists call it emotional masking, or surface acting. It protects your image. It keeps you socially safe. But it's exhausting, because you're performing stability instead of feeling it. And the longer you wear the mask, the heavier it gets. Eventually, it cracks, not in dramatic ways. In small ones, snapping over something minor, feeling drained for no visible reason. Because calm on the outside doesn't mean calm on the inside. The second type is the numb survivor. This one is quieter, deeper, harder to see. This calm doesn't come from control. It comes from overexposure, from having lived through so much emotional chaos that the nervous system finally says, we can't afford to react like that anymore. So it dulls. When something stressful happens, they don't explode. They don't spiral. They just absorb it. People call them strong, mature, grounded. But sometimes that calm is just armor built from old pain. If you've ever felt like nothing shocks you anymore, not because you're peaceful, but because you're tired, that's not serenity. That's survival. The third type is the strategic overthinker. And this calm looks impressive, structured, intentional, almost surgical. These are the minds that run scenarios in advance, that anticipate problems before they arrive, that emotionally rehearse the worst-case outcome. So when something goes wrong, they don't react strongly, because in their head, it already happened 3 times. Their calm comes from preparation, from predictive coping, from having a backup plan for the backup plan. But here's where things get interesting. What happens when life throws a curveball, something you couldn't possibly rehearse for, something completely unpredictable? That's when this kind of rehearsed calm gets put to the ultimate test. And then there's the fourth type, the rare one, the genuinely calm regulator. This person isn't faking it. They're not numb. They're not over-preparing. They are just steady. Of course they do. The difference is, they don't fight reality. They practice acceptance, even if they don't consciously label it that way. They let events be what they are, instead of getting into a mental argument with the situation. They don't turn every little inconvenience into a personal attack on their identity. They don't spiral into that "why me?" rabbit hole. Instead, their mind immediately shifts to one simple question: what now? And that single shift changes everything. Their nervous system stays regulated because they're not piling resistance on top of what's already happening. This isn't about suppressing your feelings. It's about integration. It's emotional processing happening in real time. So the real question isn't, why are they so calm? It's this: which type of calm are you living in right now? Are you performing stability while secretly panicking inside? Are you quiet because you're healed? Or just because you're exhausted? Are you prepared for the future? Or are you just bracing for impact? The uncomfortable truth is that most of us aren't that fourth type yet. And you know what? That is perfectly okay. Because calmness isn't about never feeling stress. It's about how your mind interprets that stress. Does it see chaos as a direct threat? As a painful memory? As a prediction of doom? Or simply as a circumstance? Once you recognize which system you're running on, you can start retraining it. Because the calm you admire so much in other people isn't magic. It's psychology. And the more you understand it, the more intentional your own journey to calm becomes. Thanks for watching.